So this is really the big moment for the Senna because it's the first time that I've driven it in race mode. So hello, welcome back to Yas Marina Race Circuit. Today is really special. It's the first time that I'm trying this car in race mode. In race mode, that's when the Senna becomes the Senna. It drops the ride height over 30 mil, and that's when all of the aero changes. The car becomes way more stable, that full 800 kilograms of downforce becomes available, and there is an element of ground effect taking place. The process is, you effectively turn the car on, like so. And then, up here, like a fighter jet, next to the engine start-stop button is the race button. And it's as simple as pressing it once, and then you have to press it again and hold to accept it. And on screen comes race mode, and it really is pretty blunt. Race mode is suitable for track only, do not use on a public road. ESC intervention is reduced in race mode. And then the screen effectively retracts like this, and then it starts to show how many millimeters it's dropping. 36 mil at the front drop and 26 at the back. That's a substantial drop. It's a real slam, and that's all about keeping that low contact patch with the tarmac to increase the amount of ground effect. And when you're in that mode, everything comes alive. So we're going to take you along for the ride, and then we're going to announce something really special, which is all to do with the things that I've just mentioned and how you can improve in situations like this. And if there was ever a circuit for it, it would be Yas Marina. Now we are driving the North Circuit, which isn't the full circuit. So let's get some heat into this, and then let's cut you to some fast onboard. So this thing is an entirely different breed when it's in its full downforce mode, race mode effectively. Having said that, this is a new circuit layout for me, so it's time for me to spend some more time learning it, perhaps in a completely different fashion. What on earth is this thing? Excuse me while I address this hat here. Right, so 3 years ago it was since I was last on track in race mode in a Senna. It's as mind-bending, if not more mind-bending now, because up until something like a Valkyrie maybe, which technically is not out on the road yet, I don't know anything with a set of number plates that drives like this thing in race mode. It actually takes some learning, particularly on a brand new track, which actually transitions me onto something really exciting, which is some big news joining the channel. All right, I'm genuinely super excited about this one. It is really awesome to announce that we are becoming partners and brand ambassador of leading sim company Racing Unleashed. Now, we've been in talks with these guys for over 12 months. The reason being, whenever we do a long-term partnership with someone, we want to make sure that they are good for you, the audience. That's what it's all about. Due diligence, making sure that their future and our brand alignment is right on point. And these guys, they are taking simulation to the next level. For a spot of context, we know there's loads of sim companies and products out there, but the reason this is such a game changer, first of all, it is headed up by an incredible woman by the name of Manisha Kaltenborn. Now, any die-hard Formula One fans may remember that name, as she was the team principal of Sauber Formula One team, and she is heading up Racing Unleashed. So if that's not enough context in itself to see how seriously that they're taking this, I don't know what is. But the real USP, the unique point about Racing Unleashed, is that the simulation is exactly that. I think the word sim gets thrown around too much, where some can be a bit arcadey, a bit gamey. Racing Unleashed have developed full-blown simulators. And the idea is that they are looking to scout talent. They are looking for sim racers to graduate into further, more advanced sim racing. But really excitingly, they're looking to go from sim to real race circuit. And we're going to be sharing that journey and hopefully identifying some of the world's greatest driving talent to either transition onto a professional simulator racing career or a professional analog racing career. Now, there are other tournaments and things out there which may have similar offerings, but this is all about coming together in Racing Unleashed racing lounges. They have these scattered across the world and the platform is growing. So you turn up at a lounge and you get into a carbon-tubbed Formula One cell. The paddle shift itself is literally derived from an F1 paddle shift system, and you race with other people around the world in these physical racing lounges. They're streamed globally, and the tournaments, wait for it, allow you, if you're a proper pedaler, to win actual money like you would if you were treating it as a race team. Listen, link below, go and check it out. I'll even put a specific link to the section about team winnings or driver winnings. This is no small change. First place for one race could be over £2,000. Right now, they're based on a formula setup. So it's this very formula single-seater layout. They're introducing my favorite, the GT setup. And this is when it's gonna grow. And importantly, anyone interested, speaking of growth, Racing Unleashed are looking to launch more racing lounges around the world. There is an email address below. You can send us an email if you're interested once you've done some research into it. If you want to open a racing lounge in your city, your country, wherever it is, let us know. The journey's just beginning, and this is all about true immersive driving experiences. So stay tuned. This is the first announcement. It's going to be a hell of a ride, and it's literally going to take us and definitely some of you globally on a full-blown racing experience. Let's get in, also see what's in the doors of MBN. Just quickly, have you seen how dirty this is? It rains for 5 minutes over here, and this is what the aero does to a car like this. Throws dirt all over it. All right, let's get this out, do a spot of work. Look at it, it is everywhere. Oh, by the way, has anyone checked out a new MacBook Pro yet? They are unbelievable when it comes to exporting and editing. It's just saving us so much time. It's a bit of a beast, but the productivity is next level. So this is the importance of PPF on something like this. It's such an impact zone, and you don't really see it when it's clean, but that effectively is the airflow of this car. When it picks up pebbles, you want to get it PPF'd. Come and check out this Cullinan. Look at the interior. Look at that. What a spec. Oh, it's black chrome too. All of this, Spirit of Ecstasy, big Pantheon grille, all of this, smoked chrome. What an effect. Actually, this reminds me, we could probably install a simulator up here too. All right, check this out. This is one of the unfinished parts of NVN Dubai, but all the way up here, very similar to London, is going to be this massive mezzanine. The space is huge. If there was any area crying out for a simulator, it's up here, so stay tuned. Now you wouldn't know unless the panels were on. That is a Brabus G-Wagon 700 getting wrapped satin pearlescent blue. Very cool. So there we have it. Very exciting journey ahead with Racing Unleashed. Very exciting session on track with the Senna. First time in race mode, high downforce, full 800 kilograms. Questions and comments below. What more do you want to see from the Senna on track? We're still yet to drive the full GP circuit at Yas or Autodrome, so that's coming soon. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you next time. Ciao.